The laws of nature often show little mercy to diminutive creatures encountering larger and more formidable counterparts. When apex predators cross paths with defenseless prey in the wild, the unwavering hierarchy of the food chain unfolds, yielding outcomes that are far from pleasant. Such a scenario unfolded within the confines of the Berlin Zoo, where an 800-pound bear unexpectedly shared her enclosure with a small cat one fateful morning. Helpless employees and onlookers could only watch in suspense, bracing for the unexpected twist in this narrative. In the year 2000, Berlin Zoo staff found themselves bewildered and astonished when a petite cat by the name of Mushti was discovered freely roaming the enclosed habitat of an Asiatic bear named Mäuschen. Mäuschen was among the most celebrated inhabitants of the Berlin Zoo, renowned for her imposing size and formidable strength. The cat made her debut during the early hours of the morning when an employee, conducting routine checks on Mäuschen's food supply, was startled to spot the feline perched upon one of the tree branches inside the enclosure. As Mäuschen, the formidable bear, became aware of the diminutive cat's presence in her domain, a subtle transformation took place. The tiny feline leaped to the ground as Mäuschen approached, and the unexpected unfolded before their captivated audience. To everyone's astonishment, Mäuschen was immediately enamored with her newfound companion, affectionately named Mushti by the workers. The bond between the two grew rapidly, and their friendship defied conventional expectations. However, there was an even more peculiar twist to this tale. In 2007, the Berlin Zoo embarked on an expansion project for Mäuschen's enclosure. This necessitated the temporary separation of Mäuschen and Mushti during construction, a development that triggered an unusual reaction in the two friends. Mäuschen and Mushti displayed visible signs of distress due to their separation. Zoo employees were tormented by the thought of keeping these inseparable pals apart, with Mushti even sitting outside Mäuschen's cage, crying through the night. Ultimately, when the renovations for Mäuschen's updated habitat concluded, the two animals were joyously reunited. The resurgence of their friendship garnered considerable attention from visitors, leaving many to wonder about Mushti's mysterious origins and the inexplicable attraction that drew her to Mäuschen. Mäuschen and Mushti stand as a heartwarming reminder that friendships can blossom in the most unexpected of places, bridging the gaps between differences. Remarkably, their bond is not the sole example of an unlikely animal companionship to be found in the world of zoos. Curiously enough, the unique friendship that flourished at the Berlin Zoo was not the first instance of a massive bear forming a connection with a diminutive feline. A parallel story unfolded at the Folsom City Zoo Sanctuary in California, where a black cat christened Little Bear ventured into the bear enclosure. To the astonishment of all, the two species seemed to genuinely relish each other's company. Every morning, the cat would stealthily slip into the enclosure to indulge in the food that the zookeepers had set out for the imposing bears. As the realization dawned on the staff regarding her daily visits, they began leaving cat food out for her alongside the bears' fare. Jill Faust, the seasoned senior lead zookeeper at Folsom City Zoo, found herself in uncharted territory. The peculiar alliance between these creatures was a phenomenon she had never encountered before. Despite its singularity, Jill was determined to nurture and encourage this extraordinary bond to the fullest extent. Little Bear, the black cat, displayed a particular fascination with one of the sanctuary's largest inhabitants, a 550-pound black bear christened Sokoya. While Sokoya was not inherently aggressive, the zookeepers remained vigilant to ensure the cat's safety within the bear's domain. One remarkable consequence of Little Bear's presence was the surge in visitor numbers at the sanctuary. People from far and wide flocked to witness the remarkable and endearing friendship that had blossomed between the two unlikely companions. Throughout most of the day, Little Bear would leisurely recline in the shade provided by the enclosure's trees, observing her friend Sokoya and the other bears as they went about their daily routines. In a way, it was as though she had seamlessly integrated into their world. Little Bear relished the attention showered upon her by the visitors, feeling as at ease within the zoo as any other creature, despite the towering presence of her fellow inhabitants. From the very beginning, Little Bear exuded a sense of belonging within the bear's enclosure. Much like Mushti and Mäuschen, this remarkable feline-ursine duo was almost too heartwarming to comprehend. These friends had already overcome numerous challenges, leaving no doubt that their bond would only grow stronger as time passed. Their connection was not just cute but exceptionally unusual, a testament to the remarkable friendships that can form between beings of diverse species. It's truly astonishing to witness how two entirely different creatures can establish such a profound connection, becoming lifelong fur friends. Share this heartwarming tale with your friends and loved ones to spread the joy of these extraordinary bonds.